What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome to the final episode of my Inverse League simulation on Football Manager 2016. So, as you may be able to see, I have simulated all the way up to the year 2200. So yeah, I said I was going to go up to 2150. I managed to get a bit further in the day and a half since I filmed that video. So I've just been simulating overnight and I managed to get up to, I think I got up to 2199, and there's a European Championship in 2020, which as you can see here, France won 8-3 against England. We'll go to that in a minute, but yeah, so I simulated an extra year. Now I haven't looked at anything apart from that. So you're going to see everything live with me. So first of all, let's go to the Premier League. Okay, so Man City are the holders, that's pretty normal. Let's have a look at stages. So last season, Man City won it, Bournemouth came second, Sunderland came third, Arsenal came fourth, Chelsea came fifth. Pretty normal. Well, I mean Bournemouth and Sunderland aren't normal, but they're both Premier League teams. Plymouth Argyle in seventh. Pretty weird. Carlisle in ninth. Man United all the way down in 10th. Huddersfield and Leeds 11th and 12th. Tottenham in 13th. Reading up here. Hull up. Everton have just got relegated, bottom of the league. Season before that, as you can see, Bournemouth are a top 4 team now. Consistently up there. I'd like to point out, no Man United, no Liverpool. Man United just got promoted. Liverpool aren't in the top league. What has gone on? I mean, I know we're like 180 years in the future, but let's have a look at records. So the most winners is Man City with 68 titles. Taking that from Man United. Highest attendance, Man United v Man City in 2156, 125,000. Lowest attendance was 91 in the first season, Brackley against Bath, only 91 people turned up. The highest average attendance, Man United, 106,500. Biggest win and highest scoring games have remained the same. Most games won in a row, 20 for Chelsea. Most games lost in a row stayed, Sunderland's 15. Most games without losing, Arsenal have lost that to Chelsea. If you look at the dates, so Chelsea won 20 games in a row between 2020 and 2021. Then, so that was up until like the end of the season. They won 20 games in a row. From just before Christmas to the end of the season, they won 20 games in a row. The season afterwards, they started an unbeaten run that lasted almost 2 full years. Well, a year and a half, 18 months or so. It's ridiculous. They must have lost like 1 game in 4 years or something like that. Most games without winning, Sutton United. They went 35 games in the top division without winning. Man United's without conceding record still stands. Swindon have the record for most games without scoring. Chelsea got your points total 103. Quite early on as well, 2020, 2021. Actually, that would have been when they just got promoted, so kind of makes sense. Boston United have the worst discipline. 100 yellows and 9 reds in 1 season, that's pretty bad. Man City top goal scorer, Christian Berg. It's 120 years ago. Most goals in a match, Mohamed for Liverpool. He scored 6 in a 7-0 thrashing of Norwich City. Most assists is Curtis Whitaker for Newcastle 50 or so years ago. Highest average rating 8.39 for Jason Hunt for Huddersfield about 20 years ago, or actually more like 10 years ago. 35 appearances, pretty good rating. I mean, I've saw people have average ratings of like 8.8 for a season, which is just insane. But 8.4 or around about is pretty good. I mean, you'd be extremely happy to have him on your team. Most player of the match award, Stephen Clarkson for Leyton Orient, 20. Sorry, my voice. Youngest player, Lewis Nutt for Chelmsford in the first season. Was it the second? No, that's the first season. The oldest player was also in the first season for Brackley Town, Frank Sinclair. Ben Dalglish, who doesn't have a page, so he never did anything in his career. Eastleigh against Margate in 2018 was the fastest goal, 9 seconds. So that seems to be the fastest you can score in this game, because I've never saw fastest goal be faster than 9 seconds. Jack Henderson was the youngest scorer. Just 1 year ago, he scored at 15 years, 289 days old. Oldest scorer, Frank Sinclair for Brackley in the first season. Let's have a look at past winners. So, got Man City, you've had a massive dominant spell. Tottenham won it not too long ago. Man City, Huddersfield have won it a lot. Man City, Huddersfield, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Arsenal, Ipswich, Man United, Chelsea, Ipswich, Arsenal, Plymouth won it, Aston Villa won it, Liverpool, they won it 70 years ago. Leyton Orient won it 2 years in a row and came second a lot. Man City had a period of absolute dominance. Everton have won it, Sutton United won it in 2076-77. Plymouth won it, Eastleigh won it, Leyton Orient again, and then the original 5 seasons. Chelsea were dominant early on, but in later years it's been Man City all the way. So let's check out Man City. It's going to take a while for some pages to load, so bear with me on that. Let's check out their record holder. Okay, so Jordan McDonald's got the most league goals for the club. He retired age 37, England player, 64 appearances for his country, 35 goals. Roughly 3 and 4 return, goals wise. Started his career at Doncaster. Let's have a look at the history. As you can see, getting 20 or more goals for basically his entire career. How many years is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years in a row he got 20 or more goals. He must have been injured that season, because he only played 7 games. It's ridiculous. So 16 seasons in his total career, he got more than 20 goals in a league season. In one of the other seasons he got 18. In the other 3 seasons combined he only played 13 matches. Yeah, pretty good player. Born 25th of October 2109. The highest transfer fee paid was for this guy from Eastleigh. He never did anything with his career though. Most appearances is Robbie Calderwood, who's a manager now. He's spent his he's a goalkeeping coach, sorry. He spent his entire career basically at Man City after moving from Ballymena United. Let's have a look. He moved for £12,000 and then played in the first team of the dominant team in the league. It's ridiculous. Yeah, let's have a look at the overview. 6 Champions League, 68 Premier League, 5 Club World Cup, 14 Europa Leagues, 33 FA Cups, 29 Capital One Cups, not Carling Cups. Yeah, so very good. Let's check out Liverpool, because I want to see what happened to them. Because they're in the Championship now. Okay, here we are. So they've won the league 34 times, they've won the Champions League 7 times. As you can see though, they've been a Championship team for a while now. Let's have a look at their records. Mohamed, most league goals. The Moroccan. Ian Callahan. If things like this, if someone has the most league appearances for a certain club, they should get to have their data saved after retirement. I want to know more about this guy. Or Roger Hunt, top league goal scorer. Actually, Roger Hunt was pre the game. There was another Roger Hunt though in the records for the BPL, wasn't there? Let's check out where's history and competitions, and then domestic leagues. So as you can see, they were in League 1 at one point. They've really struggled, Liverpool, since 2150. I mean, they were fine up till that point, but then the sharp decline from 8th to 20th. What happened? It's pretty poor, that. Let's just check some other leagues. Let's check League On. So, yeah, PSG may have been slightly too dominant. Oh, there's a little period there. That's ridiculous. Come on, PSG. Let someone else win. How many of you won PSG? You won the league 166 times. And only 5 of those were before the game started. So you've won the league 161 times in 180 something years. 185 years. Is it any surprise that PSG managers usually become the most successful manager of all time? I don't think so. They've also won the Champions League 7 times. Let's check out the Serie A. So Juventus have been dominant. This is similar to PSG. It's been either Juventus or Milan every season. Roma won it a couple of times. It's nice to see. Napoli won it, Roma won it. For the past 100 years or so, it's just been Milan or Juventus. Let's check Juventus. How many times you won at Juventus? How many stars on your badge? You have 163 Serie A titles. That's... how? Why do you have that many? Milan only have 67. But they have 15 Champions Leagues. What did Juventus have? Juventus have 9. Okay, let's check out the Bundesliga. See if Bayern have been toppled. Yes, they have. Dortmund and Schalke have been the most successful in the past 100 years. Bayern were quite dominant in the first 100 years. But since then they've fallen off a bit. 142 Bundesligas. Great. Schalke? 43 Bundesligas. Dortmund? 40 Bundesligas. So Schalke have actually been more successful. And they're the only 3 teams to win it, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Let's check out Liga BBVA. Barca, Atletico, Real. Anyone apart from those 3? I could be missing it, but I don't think anyone but those 3 has actually won it. Oh, Valencia won it. Deportivo La Coruña. Oh no, these were pre the game's start. Yeah, no one but the main 3 have won it. Real now have 117 titles and 47 Champions League titles. What? Barca now have 121 Champions League. Were they on 117? So Real Madrid, I'd say, have been the more successful team. 33 for Atletico and 14 Champions Leagues, all since the start of the game. And is that it for the major leagues? That's the top 5. We can check out the Portuguese league. It's Primera, isn't it? Yeah. So from the start of the game, which is about here, Benfica, Porto, Sporting, the won it. Anyone else? Braga or no? No one else. Right, let's check out the Champions League. And as we can see, Dortmund won the most recent one. Let's check out records. Most wins, Real Madrid 47 times. Huddersfield Town now have 125,000 capacity stadium apparently. Highest average attendance, Man United 122,500. Arsenal beat Lech Poznan 13-0. Olympiacos lost 27 games in a row in the Champions League. That's not very good. Man United went 25. Oh, that was in real life. Anderlecht went 67 games without winning. Sutton United, the worst disciplined team in the Premier League, have the worst discipline in the Champions League as well. Ronaldo still holds the record for Real Madrid top goal scorer in one season. A young boys player, quite ironically, is the youngest goal scorer. The youngest player was less than 15 years old for CSKA Moscow against Valencia. Past winners, Huddersfield have won it. I mean, they have 125,000 CS Stadium, so you kind of expect it. Let's just check. Ipswich won it. Any surprises? Leyton Orient? Sunderland won it. CSKA Moskva. And these are all quite... They're not expected, but you could see them winning it. Yeah. And the Europa League. And we've got Newcastle, we've got Sunderland won it. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Newcastle again. Plymouth, West Ham. Wolverhampton. Huddersfield, Aston Villa. West Ham, Bournemouth. And let's check records. Valencia won it 19 times. Okay, go back to the Premier League. I just want to check out the stadiums. So, Manchester United Stadium is 125,000 capacity. Ureche Park is 107,000 capacity. Western Arena has 85,000 capacity. The Emirates Stadium still exists. 80,000 capacity. It's a 2006 built one. Man United built a new stadium in 2155. The Lampard Arena, 70,000. Iano Stadium, Huddersfield, 65,000. How did they have 125,000 capacity at one point? Cassius Arena for Bournemouth, 65,000. McDonald Park. William McGregor Arena, that's a fitting name. The founder of the Football League. The Olympic Stadium, West Ham still playing. The Casella Embona Arena for Sunderland. It's like the same size as Stadium of Light. Why build a new stadium? Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace play in a stadium that's almost 300 years old. It's like playing in Buckingham Palace, basically. Everyone else has got a new stadium, apart from the Olympic Stadium, Selhurst Park, and the Emirates Stadium. Okay, let's check out the Nations League. So, as we can say, Portugal, Germany, England, Portugal, Germany, France, England, Spain, England, France, England, Holland, England, Germany, Israel won it. Portugal, England are pretty dominant, isn't it? I'm guessing they're the record holders, 22. They have the highest attendance of 90,000. Georgia beat Andorra 15-0. Yeah, so what about the European Championships? We know one winner. And that was this game. France beat England 8-3. And Rashid Meloui got 7 goals. How? He's overpowered. I'm sorry, he just is. He looks incredible. What's his actual stats? 188 potential ability, 188 current ability. He's basically Aguero. That's basically what he is, because Aguero's, I believe, 186. But he's playing a lot of games for Monaco, and he's scoring a lot of goals, as you would expect. He actually started his career at Monaco, or early on in his career, and then they sold him. Let's have a check. Oh no, they're just loaning him out a lot, and then he came in to the team, and then he's been scoring consistently since. I don't know why it's taking forever. Anyway, records wise, Spain have won it 14 times. Scotland versus England, oh that was in real life. Lowest attendance, France versus Romania. 16,000 went to that game. The Rashid Malouli guy got the top goal scorer this year, and that was the record, 14. Isco has the record goal. Let's see past winners. As you can see, France were quite dominant early on. Spain have been just consistently winning it, getting a couple doubles. England won it there. Croatia again. Holland. Turkey won it twice. Scotland beat England in the final. Wow. Ukraine, Poland and Switzerland, Austria seems to be quite common, along with Scotland, Wales. Scotland finished third in their group and ended up winning the entire thing. No, I didn't think we'd be able to say it. Beat England in extra time. As you can see, the last two finals have been England-France and then France-England. England won it in England. Quite a crazy story, that. Let's go to the World Cup now. I can't spell. Ukraine won the most recent World Cup. Beat France in the final. Holland have won it eventually. England, Germany, Brazil, Germany, Argentina, Croatia, Mexico. It's nice to see Mexico winning it. Peru beat Israel in the final, with Colombia coming third, and it was held in the US. Crazy that. Australia coming third there. It's really shaking things up 200 years in the future. Let's have a look. They beat France 2-0 in the final. Records wise, Brazil's won it the most times, 11. Honduras went 26 games without winning. Gabriel Adai, 15 goals in one competition, top goal scorer. A USA player holds the record for most goals in one match. Nicola Bengar, 6 goals. Roger Miller still holds the record for oldest goal scorer. And yeah, one last thing we'll check is the Ballon d'Or. So let's see. This Leon Colbert guy for Real Madrid, he's an English guy. He won it 5 years in a row. Yeah. Max Moisel? I can't pronounce that. Milzel? I know it's not an O. It's because it's Izil. So it's Milzel? I don't know. I'm just making sounds at this point. Stefano Martini, he won it 6 years in a row and then won it 2 years in a row. Italian, playing for Man City. He's got a very strange mouth and eye combination. Anyone? Gabriel Adai. We saw this guy. He was the record goal scorer in the World Cup. He had 3 seasons for Chelsea. Actually, won it 4 seasons for Chelsea. In between them, another Chelsea player won it. And then he also won it 5 seasons at Monaco. And he has Messi's dominance earlier. Ronaldo actually did win it. That was when Portugal won the World Cup in 2018. Bernardo Silva's here, Dybala, Januzaj won it, Bernardo Silva twice more, and then the regens took over. So yeah guys, I think that's going to be it. We'll just check this out. Adai, Ronaldo made it. Anyone else? No. Messi on the bench. There you go. Most goals? Adai. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please drop a like on this video. Comment down below anything specific you would like to see on this save. I'm going to keep it so if you have a team you support and you want to see how they've done over the 200-year period, just drop a comment, tell me what you want to see. If I get a couple comments, I might come back and make another video on this. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We're going to have, I think it's going to be 3 different experiments next week. They're all going to be kind of linked. But you'll see on Sunday when I post the Corvus's calendar video, you'll see what those experiments are going to be. And I've been Corvus95. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.